Is it possible to buy an iconic sports bike without robbing a bank? Yes, it is. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at one of the most recognizable performance machines from Japan. Kawasaki ZXR 750. Okay, I know, for some people this is just some antiquated, quirky looking codger. Nevertheless, ZXR 750 has its merits, so let's scrutinize it, shall we? Late 80s was the time where the sports bikes market was slowly becoming a battlefield. All four Japanese bikes producers had some exciting machines on offer, but it was actually the Kawasaki GPX 750R which fell short in comparisons. In 1989, Suzuki could boast with their GSXR 750 and spectacular Yamaha OW01, also known as ZR 750, and Honda RC30 simply overshadowed dull Kawasaki GPX 750R. Kawasaki picked up the gauntlet by throwing ZXR 750H on the market the same year. Utterly new styling with new exciting color scheme and long-awaited aluminum frame were the signs of improvements. ZXR 750H uses a revamped engine from GPX 750 which received improved cooling, bucket tappets instead of rocker arms for better high RPM behavior, new clutch and addition of iconic by now Hoover pipes completed the package. Massively cheaper than Honda and Yamaha, the new Kawasaki was received with very positive feedback. Of course, the bike was not totally perfect though. Rear suspension was found simply horrendous. Hard and very uncomfortable rear shock was responsible for lots of negative comments about daily riding. This state of suspension wasn't too much of a big deal on the track, but during everyday use it was simply unacceptable. With arrival to 1990, ZXR 750H2 received new 38mm carburetors and updated paint scheme. 105 horsepower and 49 pound-feet of torque stayed the same as before. Decent engine in conjunction with 6-speed gearbox allowed about 150 miles per hour of top speed, but overall heavy and considered rather ugly ZXR H2 was revised for 1991. New version codenamed J1 looked different. Slick and more attractive body shape was a move in the right direction. ZXR 750 J1 was equipped with new upside-down front suspension. It also had shorter and nimbler chassis. The rear tire grew to 180mm in width. The whole bike was lighter and the newborn stroke of the engine altered the power output. So was it finally the best sporty 750 available? No. Although in general the bike was regarded as a step forward, aforementioned changes in the engine resulted in reduction of peak power. Many of the new European laws capping the power output of motorcycles are to blame. Luckily for all of us, limitations were never introduced. In 1992, ZXR was called J2 and benefited from new, better rear shock. Knowing that no regulation will cap engine's performance, Kawasaki unfurled their wings same year with introduction of homologated ZXR 750R, which claimed 121 horsepower. This great jump in power was achieved thanks to top-end tweaks and flat-side carburetors which were available only for the R version. Close-ratio gearbox, aluminum tank and single seat were another traits reserved for the special ZXR 750R only. In 1993, Kawasaki presented final state of ZXR 750L. Regarded by many as the most refined ZXR, this model used 120 horsepower power plant found in the homologated R version in the past. Cool-looking Hoover pipes were gone and new ram air intake forced frame changes which upped the bike's weight. Softer rear shock and new color scheme were other noticeable changes. From then, ZXR remained somewhat unchanged until 1995, which was its final year of production. 7 years of experience with ZXR helped Kawasaki with development of its successor. 1996 was a release year of a completely new ZX7R Ninja. ZX7R Ninja shares many technological solutions with ZXR 750, and this can be noticed. But sheer amount of improvements and timeless styling make it superior and superbly successful descendant. Broadly speaking, ZXR 750 is a brilliant option to a biker looking for a nostalgic and fairly dependable iconic sports bike on a budget. If this machine fits your bill, go for it, but rather sooner than later, because the prices seem to start creeping up. I hope this video was somewhat informative. Thanks for watching. Till next time.